This is Mrs. Burleigh with a quick tutorial on how to do research for class using Google search. Now, Google search is not a research database. We do have research databases like EBSCO in our library, but Google is a tool that you are used to using, and we want to make sure that you can use it for research as well. So this will give you some clues and some tips on how to make it work for you and find credible sources. Now you can see I've already put in ocean plastic as my topic, and it's showing me that I have 392 million results. And so I definitely want to hone it down a little bit. There's a couple things I can do right away. If I know that I want to search for ocean plastic, not just the word ocean and not just the word plastic, then I can go ahead and put quotations around ocean plastic. I can also add the word research, because if maybe I'm doing research for class and I want credibility, I want to find articles and publications that are research based. So going ahead and putting that word research there will also help. Now that I've done that, there are other things I can do. Now I could go into news, or if I go to more, I could go to videos. Let's say I want to find some news articles. I'm going to go ahead and click on news. And Google's going to bring up most recent news first. You can see this one is from just 3 hours ago. It was updated. So it's going to give you the most updated news sources that are out there. And you can go to tools here and set your parameters. Like you can do all news or blogs. I'm going to keep it on all news. You can set your time period. Like if you can just keep it on recent, or maybe you want it within the past month. Maybe if it's not such a current topic, you want to look at the archives and see what was out there, or give a date range, and you can use all those different ways to do it. You can sort by relevance, which means how relevant is it to the topic ocean plastic, or you can search by date. So there's definitely some ways that you can manage it on that end. I could also go to all, go back there, and I can use the tools as well. So if I go tools, when I'm in all, I can search anytime, or I can choose. Like maybe I want articles from the past month, or maybe I want articles from the past year. So I can decide, or I could do the custom range. Maybe I want all results, or I want it verbatim. It has to say ocean plastic. I'm just going to leave it on all results. And I can always go back and change these or clear this at any time. Now I can also, since I know I want credible sources, I know that most likely if I'm doing ocean plastic, that finding maybe articles or publications that are government related or educational related, or organizations that deal with environmental policies, then those are going to be some real credible sources. And that would be .gov for government, .org for organization, .edu for education. So I can come up here and I can put in cite colon dot, let's say org in this case. And I didn't put any space in between there. I did put a space between org and the ocean plastic, and I can hit it, and now it's giving me all the ones that are going to come up are going to be .org. I could have done the same for .gov, or I could change it at any time. Just go up there and hit .gov instead and hit enter. And now all my choices are going to be .gov. And so that's a way to kind of build some credibility. Now, again, it's not a research database. The sources have not necessarily been published in the same format. So you'll still want to make sure you've done a good search of credible sources and checked your sources very carefully once you find them. Now, if you forget all these little tricks, there's another way to do it. You can go here to settings and go to advanced search. And once you're here, you can put in different things. Like here, you can see all these words: research, the exact word or phrase. That's where I put it in quotation marks, ocean plastic. You can set your language. You can definitely set it for English, or if you speak another language, you want to put it there. You can set the region that you want it in. Like if you want to really focus in on the United States, you could go down to US and put that in. We've put in that we wanted it last updated in the last month, but here's another way where you can change it. Here's where you can set the site domain, whether it's .gov, .org, .edu, or .com. And so kind of being able to put it in to those terms and hit advanced search. Now, there are definitely other search parameters and indicators that I could have used up here to hone in my search even more and make it a smaller database or smaller resources that I need to look at. But this is just a quick tutorial on how to make sure you're finding those credible sources using Google search. Happy searching!